Today I want to talk about 7 CLI projects that are great for learning Rust. Before we start, did you know that Graydon Hall, the inventor of Rust, named it after a fungus that, as he says, is over-engineered for survival? Okay, so why build CLI tools? Well, Rust has found its niche, building high-performance and memory-safe system software. For example, it's been used to develop system software for services at companies like Microsoft, Facebook, Cloudflare, and AWS, as well as being adopted into the Linux kernel. Outside of system software development, it's being used to develop replacements for many CLI tools. For example, UUtils is rewriting the core utils in Rust. Several Python development tools like UV and Luf have been built with Rust, and it's finding its way into the JavaScript ecosystem too, where Dino is being built in Rust. So if you're new to Rust, rebuilding some common CLI tools is a great way to get some experience without having to build a full-blown operating system or cloud service. So if you're up for it, here's 7 CLI projects that you can get started building in Rust. First up is Echo. Echo is basically the hello world of command line programming. Simply writes its arguments to the standard output. It's a lovely, simple first project you can build within minutes of starting to learn Rust. It's going to teach you how to write and run your first program and handle command line arguments, as well as print to standard out. After that, it's time to build Cat. Cat is a Unix command line tool that reads files sequentially, then writes them to standard output. The name is derived from its function to concatenate files. Fundamentally, it is a simple tool. So, if you've programmed before, you should be able to write a Rust version of Cat in under an hour. Along the way, you'll learn how to read and write from standard input and output, open and read files, do some basic error handling, and handle variables, types, looping, and branching in Rust. That's a lot from what is a simple CLI program. Now after Cat, how about Head? Don't cats have heads? Alright, enough with the dad jokes. Anyway, Head is a great next project. If you haven't already done so, check out using a crate, clap. It makes handling command line arguments much easier and introduces you to using crates in Rust. A crate is a package of Rust code that could be an application or a library. In the case of clap, it's a library. After Head, I wonder what we could find to do next. Okay, another dad joke right there. Find is the next project that I'd suggest. Find is a utility that recursively descends an electron tree for each path provided in the argument list, evaluating an expression in terms of each file in the tree. In other words, it helps you find files on your system. And when you learn in Rust, it gives you a platform to learn how to handle regular expressions in Rust. Talking which, another great project to use regular expressions is Grep. Grep is a utility that searches any given input files, selecting lines that match one or more patterns. In fact, one of the most famous Rust CLI tools is a rewrite of Grep in Rust. It's named libgrep and has a huge 57,000 stars on GitHub. There's also a bunch of open issues, so if you fancy tackling this project by contributing to an open source, check that out. If not, why not learn how to make network requests with Rust and build curl? Rust is an ideal language for systems programming, and most modern system software is going to be talking to other systems over a network, i.e. the internet. For your next project, I suggest learning how to write network clients in Rust. The ideal project for that is a simple clone of curl. You can tackle this one at multiple levels. Firstly, using HTTP libraries to make HTTP requests. Then if you want to go deeper, drop down a level and write the HTTP protocol implementation yourself. Along the way, learning how to write a TCP client in Rust. Finally, a great capstone project is Git. Building your own Git client will give you a great understanding of Git, as well as a chance to really lean into creating and implementing data structures and algorithms in Rust. Whichever project or projects you choose to do, building fully functional tools is the best way to learn Rust. If you want more details about these projects or a step-by-step breakdown of how to incrementally build them, you can find all these projects and many others described on the Coding Challenges website. That's codingchallenges.fyi.